Have you ever tried to look beautiful?
Well, what do you class as typically English?
You overtake me, you're going too fast. Boom.
You have been brought up as this
Typical English mouse.
stiff-lipped English person who doesn't show
I
emotion.
express more of my emotion through the dance than in my daily life.
We keep ourselves to ourselves.
Maybe I come across as being
You
uptight.
tend to close up.
Although I might talk a lot, I'm quite
I
shy.
never think of myself as sexy at any time.
I
certainly don't see myself as being sexy.
I was quite stressed, quite fed up, and quite in the doldrums.
I think this dance is incredible because it shows you that anybody is okay.
And if you're in a group of girls dancing for fun and enjoyment, you just let rip.
Yes, I would think it can completely change you.
It can completely change you. Change you how? Into who? Intrigued, I set out to find out more. Learning Egyptian dance has completely changed Margaret. A mother of 6, she transforms into a cabaret dancer at night, and that's just for starters. She now also teaches belly dancing to other women. And it's not just English women that she's trying to get to loosen up.
Right, so problems. You get people who ignore you, and there's this woman there doing wonderful, sensuous moves right up close, and they're thinking, oh my God. What's the one? Yes. Will I get an erection? Ooh. So you've got to psych yourself up for this. If you believe you're gorgeous, it'll come across. Even, you know, if like most of us, we're ugly old trogs, we can all imagine we're gorgeous, and it actually works. If you believe you're gorgeous, then everybody else thinks you're gorgeous too. It's an illusion of glamour. And there are little tricks. You can stand at a slight distance and just lean slightly. It's much prettier. Can you see the difference? Don't go.
You like
Slapping together. Yes, you will get somebody going like that.
Would you let them go near your breasts or not?
Well, yeah, I do, but I mean, if they start groping down there, they don't realise there's a, reinforced concrete cups, and they don't budge, So what we're going to do with this exercise, I'm going to put a piece of simple pop music on. And the ones sitting down are going to be the audience. And the ones standing up are going to move when I shout from partner to partner. You're going to be drunk as well. So you can be, We're going to ignore the dancer completely.
Right.
When my dancers come, I've got to pinch their bottoms.
Don't forget to look at the person on the chair.
One of Margaret's most popular classes is cabaret technique.
Move on! This way!
And a lot of her students want to become cabaret dancers like her.
I'd say she's a housewife, but who does lots of Egyptian dancing and dances at restaurants. And well, don't you call yourself a housewife then?
No, I never did. I used to call myself a domestic superstar.
It's the music that really puts me off it. I just can't stand the music. It just gives me a headache. It's really whiny and just Arabian sounding.
Come on, don't play football in the kitchen. I'm always stuck in the kitchen. Cooking for kids. Is this yours, Hayden, your schoolwork? Putting washing in that washing machine 4 loads a day. Jordan, you wouldn't like to sweep the floor for me, would you? Filling the fridge with food, emptying the fridge with food, cooking the food, throwing it in the bin when nobody eats it. Why are you doing this? Because you want to look like her. She looks like a man. I don't like hiding. I don't like cooking. I don't like cleaning. I don't know why it is that kids will only wear things with names on them these days. Turning 45, I suppose I want to build up my teaching. So I'm doing more teaching work and less cabaret work. I think, you know, you have to as you're older. Not because of my expectations, but because of other people's expectations of seeing a dancer performing. Especially in this country, they expect a dancer to be really young. I don't agree with that because I think dancers have got so much more to offer as they get older and experience life. It all comes through in their dance. An Arabic audience, they seem to have the view that you're not a woman until you're 35 and you've experienced life. And it shows in the way you present yourself, the way you perform, the expression you can put into your dancing is much, much richer than any young girl could ever hope to give. But, you know, people just idolise young women, and it's as if, you know, you reach middle age and you've had it in old age, you might as well be dead.
To celebrate her 45th birthday, Margaret invited her husband and children to watch her dance.
It's fairly normal male reaction, I suppose. You know, you don't want to see your wife or girlfriend in front of lots of other men in a skimpily clad sort of outfit. You know, it's, so I suppose that was worrying to me to start with.
But then you must have seen my costumes weren't terribly skimpy.
No, they're not actually that skimpy, no.
Oh.
But they're very glamorous, though, aren't they? But, more rather than
Very
skimpy.
glamorous, yes.
But yes, to start with, I found it difficult to accept.
Just firm, not aggressive, just firm. It's anybody you don't like, you're just pushing them firmly off the cliff. It can be the boyfriend, it can be the husband, it can be your boss. It's a bit anti-men, isn't it? It can be your mother. But no, not that firmly.
Every Wednesday, Margaret goes up to London to have lessons from her guru, Joe Wise.
Remember, the fat should wobble like jelly. That's what it's for. It's the bones that are shaking, but obviously it's the fat that makes it look good.
My idea of female beauty was slender, you know, the aerobic type woman, no fat, nothing you could pinch, no pinching an inch. You know, I was fanatic. The guru at the time was someone like Jane Fonda, but it's all changed now.
Pushing the boyfriend off the cliff. 3, 4, beckoning the new one in.
And going to this class and watching this woman who was Jo, it was the first time in my life I'd looked at a woman who was fairly substantial, what I would have called big, and seen the beauty in it. And just the movement on this beautiful body made me see women in a whole different sense. And it was such a release to see this other sort of beauty. But I didn't slip into it easily, you know, it wasn't comfortable to put on weight. I did sort of battle with myself thinking, oh my God, what are people going to think of me? They're going to think I'm fat.
You are,
you know, we're so
brought up
conditioned that it is difficult to say the word fat because
feeling that, you know, you should be slim.
I'm very proud of my fat. I like it. It's feminine.
I hate this about my body. I hate that about my body.
So many insecure women in the world.
Women are built for childbearing and they've got hips and thighs and tummies and they should be proud of them, and I'm proud of my tummy.
Oh, Benita, the camel queen.
Gosh, look how skinny I was on there.
I think you've got a nice figure there.
It looks really skinny to me. That was just before I got pregnant with you.
I think she looks nice, I like it. I like you now. I'd like me like that.
Would you?
Yeah.
Oh no, it looks
Huge
terrible.
boobs.
And stick legs. Oh no, I don't like that. I look like anorexic.
No, you don't.
And now I'm 10.5 stone.
Hmm.
How much do you weigh?
I haven't got a clue. I don't weigh myself.
Really?
Last time I weighed myself, I was 8'10".
Although the appeal of being fat hasn't yet convinced her daughters, or me for that matter, it has completely altered Margaret's own views about her body. And she insists she's not the only one. She took me to meet some of her converts.
I'm a spring fairy.
I'm not a fairy.
Or maybe I should take
I'm an old
this off.
witch.
Well, mine's attached to my
I'm
hair.
just heavily disguised.
Oh, you can put it on.
I don't know, do I?
Yes.
I asked Ali how she had changed.
Pardon?
Right, this is the big one for me anyway. I can really clearly remember the first day I was walking to work feeling good about my body for probably the first time in my life. Feeling, really proud of what I could do with it and how I could make it move. It just does make you feel really good about your body as a woman in a culture that has got so much against women's bodies.
Sometimes when I'm with all these women, I feel a bit like small and skinny, and I haven't got anything to wobble, kind of thing. But well, everyone is like he is. I know that even if I eat, chocolate from morning to night, I will never be like that anyway. Because this, I'm like that, and well. Everyone is like he is, and
But there's advantages because you can see your hips. Your hips are really sharp.
I had to open this one and start on it. Chocolate. We need lots of supplies of chocolate throughout the week. Keep our energy levels up.
Margaret's off to Cairo and she's invited me to go with her so I can experience the real thing for myself. Cairo is the mecca of the belly dancing world, where big is beautiful.
A little bit of wine for a day or so. Film for the camera.
She wanted me to go with her to see Lucy, one of her favourite dancers.
It's going to be such fun in Cairo. It's like going to see Tina Turner or somebody. So I'm going to fit the costumes in. Life's for living. What women do, don't they, when they're depressed, eat chocolate. There's lots of different degrees of depression. I've had clinical depression 3 times, severe clinical depression, which is a chemical imbalance. But lots of women suffer from mild to moderate depression. I think if I didn't have this dance, goodness knows what. Lovely lady.
Having his own business.
They spent most of their time in Cairo shopping for dance costumes, the latest hot designs. Margaret says you just can't get them in London.
Nice to see you.
Oh, hi.
Where's it all?
Are these meant to be attached to you?
Oh my God, look what they've added to my skirt.
Yes, I saw that.
Look at
Wow. It looks perfect from the side. I wouldn't worry at all about what you're worrying about.
Not turn my back in this one.
No, but you... I know what you mean, it's just slightly
It's just to the back. I can see that, because I feel self-conscious for that, exactly the same reason.
It's a little bit too tight. No, and the curve of my thighs.
Yes.
The mermaid look.
Yes.
But it looks fine because it gradually goes from the top down.
So you need another one here and another one, so you have more coverage. So this area that you seem uncomfortable with, that we consider so attractive.
Typical English thing that women don't want to show too much fat. And although we're quite happy with our fat, we still realise that other women are going to look at us and go,
Just look in the mirror.
She's a bit just
Oh, good, yeah.
The girls that work in this place here are, as a matter of fact, mesmerized by the fact that foreign dancers dance that well. Because when somebody's making a movement that's very complicated in one of the costumes, they call me in and say, come on here, have you seen how she's doing, how difficult she's doing, how
And they don't think it's strange that Western women are doing it.
They really don't, because most of them try to, in their pastime, sing along a couple of foreign songs. So it's becoming a sort of, crisscross barriers here. Not that they're thinking about it, it's just happening, just happening. And I think what's causing it is the strength of the American culture into the different lands. American music has made it very strong here. As you can hear, there's a big dancing happening in the next room.
oh look, is that Lucy? Sorry, Cairo. Did you say that you'd seen a photograph of Lucy recently and she put on weight?
Well, when we've seen her on video, she's looked tiny. Then I went to, where was it? I went to this costumier's in Cairo, and he showed me this photograph, and she looked much bigger.
Did she look better bigger?
Well, she looked lovely. I mean, she looked lovely either way. I mean, before when we saw her, she was so tiny. It was actually quite difficult to distinguish her movements, wasn't it?
It'd be interesting to see whether she's still bigger or whether she felt a need to slim down again.
Yeah.
My name is Josephine.
Josephine. Lucy.
Hi, Lucy. Lovely to meet you.
Me too. Welcome to Cairo. Another one?
Yes.
You can be?
I'm trying to do that. No, not one.
No. Here.
Lucy gave them a few tips to take back to England.
Oh, wow! المفروض إنه الرقاصة تبقى النسبة والتناسب بتاع جسمها كويسة. الطولها معقول. مفيش بطن.
She thinks it's not just a matter of moving, having a lot of flesh and moving it around. It's important that she be firm and that the body shouldn't be too big or too fat.
بعمل حاجة خفيفة جدا وجسمي طول الرقاصة الشرقي إن تبقى very smart. تخنت جدا 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 وصلت زدت عن وزني 38 كيلو.
My husband, Lucy. أنا more fat. I'm more thin. كنت نازلة 20 كيلو. Different. My face, no neck. The same. والله. بعدين زمان كانت الست لازم تبقى.
She says that in the past all women had to be fat. Now no. Only the poor who still eat a lot of starch remain chubby and plump.
سسام كورة بومبا. مثلا الفرنساويين أكترهم رفيعين قوي. الإنجليز جامدين. يعني عندهم صدر، عندهم دراعات مليانة، عندهم فخذ مليان. ده مش عيب، ده كل شعب وله شكله.
And she says the French, she says, are more thin, and the British tend to be a bit more full. She says all people have different characteristics, and otherwise we all look the same. But
You only more sexy. Not fat, more sexy.
We're
Nice
really
to meet
looking
you.
forward
You
to
happy? Oh yes.
Sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Lucy, could we take a photograph with you?
Welcome.
Yeah?
Yes, of
Thank
course.
you for the...
Oh.
She was chatty.
I asked Lucy why she thought Joe was upset.
She face change. Maybe I took you little fat. She angry, you know? Maybe. صح?
You think?
I think so. Yes. Yes, my feeling tell me that. She face a change face. Yes. أنا shy now. Yes. Because she love me. You know? فيهم واحدة لما أنا قلت لازم تخس شوية 2 كيلو 3 كيلو.
And she said that some of them should, you know, lose a bit of weight.
Lucy asked me to tell them not to be upset. After all, she was just trying to give them a piece of good advice. And so I passed the message on. You could say the trip to Cairo had gone a bit pear-shaped. But after all, that's a shape they're happy with.
But I just feel sad that that for so many centuries they've been happy with their body shapes, and suddenly, through the contact with the West, they're starting to have the same pressures that we are about our body.
Is that the men putting the pressure on them, or the women in general just want to change their look?
I don't think it's the men. It's the media.
Yeah.
True. But it's just so difficult to resist those pressures. I haven't been able to. But then I'm part of the media.
So if you could just drop me off where the sun stops shining.
And we decided by that time it was too late to go to bed, so we went to saw the pyramids at dawn. It was almost the comedy, sort of her going blah, 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 for 10 minutes, you know, in Arabic, and then the translator going, yes.
I was bitterly disappointed. I thought we were going to see some nice wobbly flesh, and there was nothing. I thought, well, what's the point of that, really? Oh, I nearly got the shakes.
Shake, shake, shake.